right, so since we was on quarterbacks, let's go on Drew Brees. Y'all, it's safe to say he should probably hang him up at this point. He should hang the cleats up.
I agree. He should have hung him up at least that year after. Remember the year that we won the Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that was the year that was the last year, in my opinion, that they was going to win the Super Bowl. Like, I felt like had they played the Patriots that year, they would have beat them too.
Same with
They
me.
probably would have beat them worse than us. Because that year, their offense was crazy.
It was good.
And Michael Thomas was a beast that year.
Yeah, and their defense was good that year too.
Yeah, so that miracle in, what was it, Miracle in Minnesota?
Minneapolis.
That crushed their situation. And I think right there after that, Drew Brees wasn't the same.
They have real bad luck in the playoffs, yo.
He called it luck.
That's what I was about to. So you
luck.
feel it's more luck or is it Brees?
I mean, luck has a lot to do with sports.
What you say? What would you call like? Give me a play where you say it's bad luck. Like why?
That should have happened in Minnesota.
They won.
No, they didn't win.
Oh no, they lost. You're right.
They lost that.
I'm tripping. Yeah, that's how we played.
That was
Stephon did.
All right, that was some lucky shit.
I don't know how
that was
lucky.
some lucky
He
shit.
got
That's
open.
what I'm saying.
He got open. And
He wasn't even that open.
But he didn't
They
make
were
the
unlucky.
tackle. He didn't make
My
the tackle.
man didn't really make right. He didn't really make the
So
tackle.
is that
I don't
luck
know
or
what
is that
the
just players not thinking they plays?
No, he
That
just
was some lucky
he
shit.
jumped over him.
That was some lucky shit.
He jumped right over him.
That shit felt like luck. But I was celebrating. I was happy because I didn't want to see the Saints that
I
year.
didn't want to see him that year either. We
Shit.
would have lost, man. With the Saints,
Yeah, I'm scared of
I
them.
don't think we beat the Saints. I mean, we beat them this year or some none of that shit. But I don't
With
think
the
we
goat,
never beat
we
the
had
Saints.
because we had the goat in. We had
Goat
goat
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. I was like, bro,
You
say
call
that's cat.
All right,
That's cat.
So you go that far.
Go hurts.
that's
But I
good.
mean, I actually got a belief in my heart that this dude Drew Brees is similar to James Harden.
So he the NFL James Harden.
He
Huh?
the NFL James Harden.
No.
I figured
break it down.
because he got the numbers all time in NFL history with passing.
He
He got a
does.
ring. He got a ring too, though.
But-
Jordan ain't got a
but
ring.
the difference-
So you can't compare that.
What a lot of
All right,
people
go ahead.
because look, Robert Horry got
Nigga,
7
good point.
rings. Is he the GOAT?
No.
Is he even on the list with Bill Russell? He got 7 of them things. So championships ain't the end all.
But he's
Brian
a, but
only
he's,
got
a,
what,
he's, a, he's a
4?
role player. You talking about a
Let's
star
say
player
only.
compared to a role player?
Let's say only.
Robert Horry's a role player.
Well, that's true, but I mean, this when we talk about championships, we can't just throw out championships and be like.
But you comparing a star to another star.
But that's my point. So with LeBron, Brian got 4. All right.
That's a lot.
Now people argue that he's the GOAT, even though he don't even have the 6 that Mike got.
But
But
Mike
he-
ain't got 11 that Bill Russell got. That's a whole nother conversation.
That's what I'm saying. So with that conversation, talking about him, how he's Harden, I wouldn't put the championship conversation in it because Phillip Rivers got none. Not
You
Phillip
can
Rivers.
say Rivers is a hard.
So hold on.
You can do that.
What's his name?
Brees.
Eli.
Drew
Eli.
Brees.
Eli got 2. We wouldn't say Eli was better than Brees.
No, so look, so you saying you think he's a Harden because of what? Regular season performance compared to playoff
his regular
performance?
season stats versus his playoff stats.
That
His
makes sense.
playoff stats is good too, though. Like better.
But it's it don't equate to wins.
But Harden got good playoff stats. It's just the deeper. I see the comparison. The deeper it goes, it's like that's when Breeze shrank a little bit. Like that Super Bowl year they won. Listen, he do got one. So to your point, he do got one. We can't take that away from Harden. He
that
got
was
one.
America's sweetheart that year. that
They was
won.
close too, but he still got one. So I get your point there. But I do get your point too. With like
So you don't
playoffs, the further the playoffs get, Breeze numbers decline. And we just was talking about on the last job. I was saying that's why I picked Tom Brady because I said I don't trust Breeze in these moments. The deeper it get, and I said them interceptions gonna come. But he had like 3 picks that game, and they wasn't like they was his fault. Like it was like, bro, who you throwing the ball to, bro? You don't do this, and you don't do this, Breeze. What you doing, dog? You don't do this. You don't do this in the regular season.
I just feel like James Harden is the ultimate 3-point shootout. Shoot like the dribble, step back, 3, and switch. That's his game. But in the playoffs, dribble. He can't really dribble because it's the playoffs. Defense different. So he dribble, pass the ball off, get it back. He can't step back because they all in his space. So he pass the ball off again, and he'll get it at the end of the clock and shoot.
I got a question.
That ain't all.
I got a question. Do you think I got a question for both of y'all? And you think Drew Brees overrated?
No,
You don't?
I don't think he's overrated.
You don't think he overrated?
Not overrated.
Wow. Why wouldn't you?
Why is he not overrated? I mean, his resume speaks for itself. For one, he's just getting older right now. That's how I look at it. He never was trash or overrated. Like, he's just getting older. He's at that point in his life where he might have 1 year left, maybe not.
You want to chime in real quick?
I say he overrated like James Harden.
Yeah, okay.
Nah,
That was the
particularly-
point you made.
Particularly because I just look at both of them. I don't look at neither one of them as a championship player. Neither one of them, they make championship plays.
They won. They
This-
got a ring.
this-
He
my
got
thing.
a ring, but I don't believe that was all
What
Drew
was
Brees
that?
year.
It's never-
How long
it's
ago
never
was that?
anybody.
How
It's
much
a
was that?
team
14
That
years
was
ago?
about
some
14
shit?
years ago too.
So I got
League-
one right.
League changed.
I got one right. Cause it's, I don't know, when you compare niggas, right? Like it's hard. Like I guess because I was about to use the Tom Brady.
If anything, Rivers
Outline.
is Harden. I would compare
I would
those
say
two.
Rivers is more so Harden than
Yeah.
Brees. But I mean,
You can make that point.
you can definitely make that point. Yeah.
I was about to compare this shit
Definitely make
to
that point.
Tom Brady, but you can't really compare niggas to Brady.
Tom Brady.
Because I'm gonna say,
Let
because
me
Tom
ask you
Brady,
this.
you can never say Tom Brady is overrated. Like
Nah,
this
nah,
nigga,
nah,
he
nah,
come
nah,
show
nah,
up.
yeah.
Like he
No
come to
problem,
show
yeah.
up. Regard, he could have had a horrible season. You put that nigga in the playoff NFC chip, just throw him in the NFC chip game, AFC chip game, and say, all right, we know he. If
Yeah.
nobody else show up, we know he gonna show up.
Let me ask you this: if y'all think that division was stronger,
Which
do you
one?
think he would
AFC
have them
East?
6?
What
AFC
division?
East?
Yeah, AFC East.
Nah, I don't think
Because
so.
think about
No, I
it:
don't
the
think so.
Dolphins, the Bills, and the Jets always
that's
been
terrible,
trash.
yeah.
Dog.
And
Always.
the Jets
dog.
probably won
For
the
sure.
division, and in that whole stretch, they probably won the division like twice with Rex Ryan.
They probably won it twice, and then probably nobody else.
Yeah, so I feel you.
But I still think he probably
Not
had sick. Because once you get in the playoffs, he ain't
This
playing.
is
You're not playing none of
different.
your
No,
opponent, your division opponents. Now you playing other opponents. You
Yeah.
still got to get to the Super Bowls and shit.
No, I got you with that. I just think, like, do you think they would have made it that far if the other teams would have been stronger?
It's because it would have looked like the NFC East. Like
I get what Kevin's saying, because when you get in the playoff ball is way
And you're not
But-
playing in the playoffs. You're not playing your
And Brady
division.
showed the
Them
fuck
niggas
up
is
in the
home.
playoffs.
that's the difference between. Just check out the NFC East. How every year it's a different team that won a division, and every year the way to get to the championship game is different. Like Giants made it there twice. They actually won the Super Bowl on the road. The Eagles, we won the Super Bowl with home field.
Yeah, we at home field.
And every team after that, they always made, like, they never had home field advantage. Like the Cowboys, when they won a division, never had home field. Redskins or whatever, home team, Washington team, never had home field.